Going live. Okay. So we're live here on YouTube. I'm live here on TikTok. Those of you on YouTube, when you guys watch this, go ahead and put replay in the comments. And then everybody here on TikTok, you guys, as you guys are coming in, if you want to rewatch this or you've got to bounce out, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can watch the replay there because I'm going live there right now. I love you guys doing that and just saying, hey, replay from TikTok would be awesome. And I have a friend that we're going to jump on here. We're trying to figure out how to, oh, he's there. Let's see if I can, let's see. Shows that he's live. Let me try this. Thanks for jumping in, guys. We're going to be talking about how to turn an online business into a simple online business into consistent income here. So stick around. We're trying to figure out how to do this live thing. Friends not watching. I don't want to invite. I want to go live with guests. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to do it. I don't know if they're doing the battles anymore. Host challenge. Anybody know here on TikTok? If you guys know if they're doing the battles like they used to do, I don't know how to do those. We're trying to figure that out. And if you guys can, let me know on TikTok if you guys can hear me. I'm trying out some new mics that I got. Let me know if the sound is good, terrible, so. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Viewers not matched. Hosts, friends. What is that? I'm trying to figure out. Co-host with a recommended creator. No. I want to co-host with my friend. How do I do that? Confirm. You can put him as an So if you guys can let me know. Let's see. Sounds good. Okay. It's Dad Strength. Awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. You guys are coming in. Drop where you guys are from. Thank you for letting me know that it sounds good because I had another mic. So I had this mic and I had it down here and it just people were saying it's very soft. But I got these new mics that are like super posh. They're these Digi mics. I don't know if you guys have seen these. They're pretty cool. Really posh. I actually ended up winning them. I didn't have to buy them. That was pretty cool. So try them out tonight. Appreciate it that you guys tell me it sounds good. I'm trying to find. Anybody know how you can do live launchpad? No. Skills and tips. All right. No, I'm trying to figure out how to do. You guys know if they still do like the battles here on TikTok? Do you guys know if they do? You guys are joining on here that get on TikTok a lot. I haven't seen a lot of people battling, so I wonder if they got rid of that. Let's see. Do you guys know? Yeah, it's not working. Interesting. But I can't find how to battle. Let's see. Oh, you can only turn for camera. Somebody else is there. What's that? Nope, don't want to go that direction. Sorry, guys. We're trying to figure this out. Appreciate you guys being friends not watching this live. I guess he has to jump in and watch my live. Huh. Yeah, it's not working. All right. Invite. Live is age protected. Let's see. Couldn't invite live creators. Why? All right. Let's see here. Thanks for joining, you guys. I apologize about this. We're trying to figure out how to get this live, and I'm trying to age protected. I wonder. I need to change it here. Appreciate you guys joining. Hang tight. We're trying to figure this out. Letting me invite you. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Muhammad, thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate that. We're going to get to this. how to be a stay-at-home dad and using a simple online business. I'm trying to invite a friend, but it's just not working. So I don't know. Well, I invited him. Let's see what this happens. I invited you again. Did it? Anyways, trying to text him, see if it's coming up, but we'll see if it comes up at all. We'll see what happens. T Queasy, thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate that. So tonight I want to share with you how to turn a simple online business into a consistent income in 2026. Let me share a little bit of my story with you. I am a father of 6 kids, and I know we've got some dads on here. Content marketeer, thank you for joining, or thank you for the follow. I'd love to hear where you guys are from. Drop in the comments where you're from. Appreciate it, because I love to hear where you guys are from, where you're coming from. I'm here in Utah, just north of Salt Lake City, Utah. And thank you for the follow, Rough and Dry Outfitters. So I'm a father of 6 kids, and I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home dad. And I prayed about it, been praying for it, being able to do it. I've been in a career. Colorado, awesome. It's Dad Strength. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for sticking too, and thanks for the follow. California, awesome. Got Colorado in the house, California. Hey, it's a Dad Strength. You buy the Buc-ee's up in Loveland? You buy the Buc-ee's up there? I haven't been to that Buc-ee's. I went to Buc-ee's in Texas. Love that place. It's awesome. Thank you for the follow, Winston. Appreciate that, my friend. California, what part of California? No, you're in south of Denver. Okay, awesome. I love Utah. Was just there for 5 months. Oh wow, Texas here, Austin or Winston, awesome. Sure you have Buc-ee's by you. I love Buc-ee's, man. I need to go. I want to go to Buc-ee's again. I love all their beef jerky and stuff. I love it. It's fun. So I was telling my son the other day, they're putting one about 20 minutes next to me. Saying, oh, awesome. That's cool. I am Buc-ee's. Awesome, Hugo. I'm in Southern California near Corano, Ontario. Okay, very cool. So it's probably nice weather down there. Great. I love this, guys. Thank you for sharing it. This makes the lives fun. Magic Man, awesome. We're going to talk about this in a minute. I'm just kind of sharing my story and why I'm building an online business and what I'm following, okay? Didn't realize there was some up in Colorado. I lived there for only 8 years. Yeah, there's one in Loveland. The fellow here, or the person here, Savage Supreme, thank you for the follow. Can tell you if there's another Buc-ee's. I don't know for sure, but they're putting one down south here in Utah, south of Salt Lake County. So I'm excited about that. Hugo Jr., thank you for the follow. And anyways, okay, cool. So thank you guys. And if you're just coming in, thank you for the follow, Magic Man. If you guys are just coming in, drop in where you're from. Again, we've got Colorado in the house. We got Texas. We've got Utah. We've got California, Southern California. So it's awesome. I love TikTok because I get to connect with you guys from all over the country. In Florida, that is one of my favorite places. DC, Sam Jam, awesome. Sam I mean. I love that. Very cool. Definitely want to go visit DC sometime in Florida. Been there many times. Love Florida. In fact, I want to build a house there in Florida on a lake. Go down there during the winter. This time of the year, it's cold here in Utah. I want to be where it's warm and sunshine. One day, that's my goal. So we're going to build a house in Florida. So, and we can. With this, I'm going to show you how you can blow this thing up and just following a simple blueprint, you guys. And you can get it here if you want. You can also get it down here in my service icon from TikTok. So let me dive into this, guys. I'm a dad of 6 kids. I've been in my career for 22 years. How many guys worked? How many years have you guys been in your career? Drop it in the chat. I'd love to hear it. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'd love to hear how many of you guys have been working in your career. Okay, I'm a software, 11 years. Okay, awesome, Rattlesnake Rick. And then just drop what you're doing too, what you do. So for me, I was a software test engineer, 15, CNC, awesome. 6 years and looking for a career change. Okay, it's a Dad Strength, great change. I'm actually in the middle of a career change doing this, physical therapist. Okay, very good. 25 years in the TV movie industry. Awesome, Rough and Dry Outfitters. 6 years on a mattress and furniture store. Cool, Hugo. This could be a something you could use. I have a friend who owns 2 treat stores, and she uses this program. She used it to change her way of marketing and doing digital marketing. And both her stores, when she got them, were losing money, and now they're super successful because of the way she's marketing. Rattlesnake, director of sales, awesome. If you know sales, you can kill this. Mechanic, awesome. Love it. You can do it too. Anybody can do this, guys. Artie, thank you for joining, my friend. Artie is my homie from Idaho. We got Idaho in the house. So cool, guys. I love connecting with you. You guys have kids, or y'all dads. I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home dad. That's been my dream, my goal. And some days it would just kill me when especially my kids were younger. I go to leave out the door and my kids would come running, give me a hug, and say, "Dad, do you have to go to work?" And I had to go to work. And I did. We do it for them, right? We go to work for them. And but what I quickly realized is that I made good income as a software test engineer. I say I made because my consulting firm just called on Monday, and I had a meeting with HR, the people team, and that was my last day. Monday was my last day in the consulting firm, and I no longer have a job. But you know what? It's a blessing, and I'm grateful for this opportunity because now I can go all into this. And there are so many people in our community. There's a fellow who is an executive in the corporate world. Thank you, Chad, for the follow. Appreciate that. He was let go. And this is a couple years ago. He was let go, and he took this program I'm going to share with you. And now he makes 6 figures, and he goes golfing during the day. He works 2 to 3 hours a day, and he goes golfing. Okay. And so I'm like, man, that's what I want to do. Am I there yet? I'll be flat out honest. I'm not. Am I making sales? Yes. Am I being successful? Have I replaced my income fully? No, but I'm well on my way, and I will. And I'm super excited about it. So let me share with you what I found because I tried network marketing. If you want to, you don't have to be ashamed of it. Too bad. Network marketing has got a bad connotation because of some bad companies. Their products are great. I'm not bashing on them. But I thought that was the only other way I could make money. I didn't, because it was a done-for-you product, right? And a system you could plug into. Is network marketing like that Amway thing? Yeah, Amway is network marketing. This is what I'm going to share with you is not network marketing. So just to be clear, but yeah, companies like Amway, Maluka, those companies, all great companies. Okay, I use their products. We get the cleaners, we get all this. Anyways, we use it. They're great. But and it appeals to people when you're working full time. It really appeals to people, especially stay-at-home moms, because they're like, I don't have to create a product. I don't have to start a business, and I can start a business for very low cost, and then I can learn to market and I can make money, right? Basically, you become a contractor. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate that so much, and the follow. And it makes sense. I have tried doing network marketing for years, and I was, various levels of success. Oh, awesome. We've got Lynn. Thank you for jumping on, my friend, over here on TikTok. YouTube. She's here in the house from South Africa. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for the comment. I love it. Appreciate you joining, my friend. So Lynn and I are part of a mastermind in this community called Digital Growth Mastermind. And Lynn's killing it on YouTube and just blowing it up there. And in fact, you guys, to kind of give you an idea about this program, Michelle O'Neill's our mentor, and she's a creator of it. She has helped, and Lynn gets to be a part of it. There are 26 self-made millionaires following this program in South Africa in RAN money. Lynn, did I get that right? Is it called RAN? Is that what your money is? Go ahead and comment if you don't mind. And 26 self-made millionaires using this program. Okay, 120, I think, was 120 plus. Lynn, correct me if I'm wrong. 120 6-figure earners here in the U.S. and 4 in Canada. And this year there's going to be more created because this program is amazing. But we started doing, yes. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it, Lynn. We started, why I jumped into network marketing is because I didn't have time to create a product. And I'm like, okay, I can make money. I need to make a little extra money. You guys are dads or have full-time jobs. You're working full-time, you make good money, but it seems like just never enough. And then you work your guts out, you work overtime, and it's just never enough to make it at the end of the month. In fact, I remember some years I'd come to the end of the year, my escrow would rebalance, my healthcare would go up the next month in January. I'd get a little raise, and that raise was eaten up, and I maybe make $50 more a month. How many are in that same boat? And I'm like, how in the world are we supposed to get ahead on an extra $50 a month, right? It's ridiculous. So I write automated programs, and I always thought, man, if I could just automate my income and spend just a couple hours a day and then go do what I love, I would do it. And when I saw this, it connected with me because they teach you how to do it in 2-3 hours a day. So we're going to talk about, let me talk about the offer. Okay. You want it to be simple. Okay. Now in network marketing, what I found, the product that I sold, I made $12.50. Okay. If I wanted to make 6 figures at $12.50, you guys know how many customers I would have to make sales? How many sales? 8,000 sales to make 6 figures. Okay. That's a lot of work. I don't know about you and I, but that's a lot of work. Okay. That's a lot of making phone calls. That's a lot of in DMs. That's a lot of, I would go contacting. Okay. I was that serious about being successful in network marketing. I'd go contacting in the malls, and I'm an introvert at heart. It was super uncomfortable. But I did it because I wanted to get ahead, and I wanted to make money, and I wanted to have passive income. That's why that appeals to network marketing too. But I hated bugging friends and family. I hated having to recruit a team because I would build a team up and I could never build it fast enough that it would just fall apart. I did it twice and it would just fall apart. And I thought it was just me. And then I realized, no, it's not me. And it actually got me on the, you're interested? Awesome, Javin. We're diving into it. So let's see, through the invite you shared, Alan just joined. Thank you. Hey, Alan.
Hey, sir.
What's up, my friend?
I figured out, sorry to interrupt your flow. I figured out
You're
that
good.
I have to have 1,000 subscribers. Can't hear me?
Yeah, in order to battle?
Yeah, I can't do it without 1,000.
Okay. Well, let's get you to 1,000, man. Everybody got to go follow Alan. He's my man. Alan's awesome, you guys. Him and I are buds and accountability partners in this, and he, just like me, is building a business to be able to be a stay-at-home dad too, guys. So great man. If you guys connect with him, guys. He's an awesome friend and guy. So all right, well, that sounds good. Well, let's just hang out here.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sure.
If you're good with that, and then we can, tomorrow night, we'll swap it.
Okay, that's awesome.
Since we're already here, does that work?
Yeah, that works great.
Okay, awesome. So, awesome, you guys. So I would have to work my tail off, and I'm going to have Alan speak here in a minute and kind of share his story too. But so I worked my guts out in network marketing, and I never realized, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to make 6 figures. I'm going to make 6 figures. I never realized I needed 8,000 sales to make that. Okay. That blew me away when I figured that out. I'm like, holy cow, that's a lot of work. Okay. And like I said, I hated contacting friends and family. I hated going contacting in the malls, but I did it again because I wanted to be successful. And that actually turned me on to digital marketing because I'm like, this is not working. I'd maybe find one person a month, even though I was contacting, I was wasting time, and it drove me nuts because I was taking time away from my family. Okay. I was just really trading more time for money for not much at all, if anything. How many of you guys out there have had second jobs to try to get ahead? Okay. It's not fun. It's not easy. You have to. Sometimes you have to in order to make ends meet. I get it. But drop in the comments a 1 if that's you. And so I searched online. I'm like, there's got to be a way I can leverage technology. I'm a tech guy. There's got to be a way I can leverage it. And so I did a search on Google, how to find customers online. And it put me on this path. Thank you, Bruno. It's not easy, huh? And I never did go get a second job because I didn't want to take more time away from my family. I was trying to build other things that would be, I wouldn't have to take more time away from my family. And so this search in Google put me on a path where I fell in this other program that literally is 30 times this, guys. And you don't get as much value out of it all. And you don't get a business in a box. You get a business in a box that you can have set up in 48, 72 hours and be online, open to the world. That blew me away when I saw this. And I got really excited because I tried building my whole website through this other program. I tried doing all my copy. I tried putting my network marketing product online, and I failed miserably. I'm like, I crashed and burned. I ran ads and I just threw money at ads. I own a clean company, and I'm also a facilities maintenance tech. Okay, awesome, Robert. So if you need advertising, this is a great way. We have so many business owners that plug into this and learn how to market, digital marketing online. You guys, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics has said over the next 10 years that digital marketing, just the jobs are going to grow by 10%. Well, if the jobs are going to grow by 10%, you know that digital marketing is going to grow, and it's actually going to become a $1 trillion industry. It's projected to become a $1 trillion industry in 2027. Mind blowing, right? And it does, I think it does $1 billion a day now. Isn't that right, Alan? And
yeah,
Lynn?
$1 billion a day.
$1 billion a day?
By 2027, it's going to be $3 billion a day.
Oh, $3 billion a day. Yeah. So you guys, we're still at the beginning of this. And Alan, just so you know, I've got Lynn over here from South Africa from our mastermind on YouTube. So say hi, Lynn. Alan says hi. Which is awesome. I appreciate you joining. And there's another person on YouTube too. We got a few on here. So this is awesome, you guys. So if you say hi or something, Lynn, I'll pass it on to Alan. Anyways, we have an amazing community, guys, and we can connect all over the world, and I love it. Anyways, so digital marketing is where it's at. And there's lots of business owners that have plugged into this program to increase their sales, right? If that's something you want to do. Now, my friend I told you about that owns the 2 treat centers that saved basically her 2 franchises, her 2 stores, following this program, using those marketing techniques. She's now sharing this program because she wants to leave a legacy now and get away from her time, from her franchises taking time from her. So I wanted to share this network marketing with you to show you how powerful this is. Okay. So here we offer one offer, but it branches into 5 different income streams. Okay. So we offer a package at $1,400, $900, $600, $300, and $100. Okay. And it actually is 10 because it's both in English and in Spanish. I just launched my Spanish website today, guys, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Although I need to go. What's that?
Felicidades, señor.
Yeah. Gracias, amigo. I speak French, not Spanish, but I want to learn Spanish. I need to do this in France and do this all in French now because I served a mission for my church in France for 2 years. In fact, just real quick, guys, I'm gonna do a side real quick. So I went. There's a friend in my neighborhood here. We went and did some ministering tonight to another fellow in our neighborhood, and all 3 of us served in that same mission at different times. And so we had a fun time talking about French and where we were. And anyways, it was fun. So thanks for letting me digress a little bit there, guys. So we have these 5 packages, and here's with these 5 packages. Okay. It has different levels. If you buy the 300, you get to resell the 100. So it comes with what's called master resale rights. Let me share with you in the comment. If you guys know what master resale rights, put 1. If you don't, put 2, because I want to see who knows it and who doesn't. Okay. And I'm going to say this. You may not know you know it, but I'm going to guarantee that you guys know what master resale rights. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you. It's Dad's Strength. 2. Okay. I guarantee you already know what it is. You're just not realizing it's what it is. So let me share an example. Okay. So I have this phone here. I'd share my iPhone, but I'm using my iPhone to stream here. And Alan, Lynn says hi. So pass that on. So master resale rights is in the tech or in the mobile industry. Okay. My carrier is T-Mobile. Okay. I have an Android here that T-Mobile resells. They have master resale rights to resell Androids, to resell iPhones. And why would they create a phone when they can just use another company's phone that works, right? Makes sense? And they are billion-dollar companies. Verizon, T-Mobile, they are big companies and they have master resale rights. Okay? This is no different. Now, the cool thing about this, when I was doing network marketing, I was lucky to get, this was 25% of my product. And you're lucky to get that. And you're a contractor. You don't own anything. Here, you own your website, you own your email list. Anybody that's been successful in digital marketing has an email list, and you own it. Why? Because if a platform that you're on basic goes away, you lose everything. But if you have an email list, you lose nothing. You still have your email list. And we're also teaching people, and Alan's an expert at this, in building communities on Skool, Skool. And we're building communities on there and learning how to monetize that. And as AI gets bigger and bigger and more prevalent, this right here, guys, is going to be more important, because you can tell I'm being a real person, right? And it outbeats AI any day. I will never take AI and have it an avatar as me. Why? Because I want people to see me and I want people to be able to connect with me. Is everybody going to want to? No, not everybody likes me, and that's okay. They don't have to, right? But in here on this, guys, our program, you get 100% profit. So how powerful is that? Okay. And you look at the 1400 and you're like, ooh, that may be, if you're thinking that's a little expensive, think about this. There are 212 million or 213 million, Alan, Lynn, correct me what the statistic is, but TVs that are sold a year. The average cost of those TVs are $1,000. Okay. Most of us have TVs that just sit on the wall and entertain us. This is literally an investment. It's a write-off, and you can turn around and you can literally replace your income. So let me do the math. If I sell 1,400 to six customers a month, okay, times 1,400, I believe that's $8,400. Okay. You guys put me in the comments if that would replace your income right there. And think about that. Me, Alan, thank you. And on YouTube, you guys put me in the comments too if that would replace your income. Okay. And that's even more in South Africa. I don't know what that is, Lynn, in South Africa. Lynn says me. Right. I don't know what that is in Rand, but it's a heck of a lot more than it means more in South Africa, right? And that's the cool thing is if you're outside the U.S. and you are, you can do this outside the U.S. and it comes in U.S. dollars, so it means you have more buying power in your country, which is pretty cool. I love it that we can connect all over. But on TikTok, anybody there that would that replace your income? Okay, 6 customers. That's all you need, because that. You times that by 12, that's 100. Think of that. That's 6 figures right there. You do that 12 times a month. 12 times a year. 6 customers. Okay. And you can do it. And you leverage technology. And if you do it right, if you do it the way this is being taught, anybody can do it. So we have a mechanic that's on here, if he's still on here. How did you learn to become a mechanic? Or Robert, if you're on here still, cleaning company. How did you learn to do cleaning? What did you do? We've got a mechanic. We have a cleaning company. Let's see. We have a lot of people. I haven't put their careers in here. Furniture store, own a mattress furniture store. That's awesome, Hugo. Physical therapist. You guys, how did you learn? How did you learn your career? It's dad change. You say wanted career change. It's awesome. I'm switching my careers directly because I no longer have a job. I'm excited about it. I have an opportunity to change the trajectory of my life, and I'm taking it by the bullhorns, and I want to help you guys too. Okay, so Lynn says you take this and you multiply it by 16. So let's do that real quick. I'm just curious. Times 16. So that is, you multiply that by 16 times? So really? Wow. So 8,400 times 16, that's 134,400 Rand. Is that right, Lynn? And is that what you're saying? Man, that's crazy. Very cool. Yes, the business is, so you get to sell one offer at these levels with master resale rights, 100% profit, and it's automated. So let me take a screenshot of that, guys, especially if on YouTube. And I'm going to have to erase this because YouTube won't see me writing down too much further. Alan, somebody's asking, tell us what the business is. Do you want to give us a yes, huge for okay? Lynn says yes, I was right. That's 134,000. She's like huge for us. That's awesome. Tell us, you know, in a couple minutes, or take a little bit in a few minutes, and just tell us what the business is. What is it? Why erase this? Take a screenshot, guys, and then I'll go ahead.
Yeah, just screenshot that, my friends. Very important. And so I want to simplify what the business is and make it really, really easy. You are in the business of doing e-learning, electronic learning, e-learning, online interactive program, whatever you want to call it. It's education. We are simply in the business of selling online education. It's more than just an online course, because an online course does not get changed. Typically it'll just be like 10 modules. They'll go on a date, and then all of a sudden you don't get any kind of mentoring with it. You just buy some courses that unlock, and then when you're done, you're done. There's not much value to that, where the Legacy Builder program is completely different. So what it will do is every Monday, if you buy in at the Legacy Builder or the bundle pack, you will get live mentoring every single Monday with the very founder of the program overall, Michelle O'Neill, a multi-millionaire who is an 8-figure earner. You're right, like not 7, but 8 figures. And by the way, a little, who the heck is Michelle O'Neill, real quick, for those of you who haven't heard who Michelle O'Neill is. She was just like me, just like Matt, just like you.
She was a network marketer who got on the compensation plan changed on her and lost $4,000 a month like that.
Boom. And she was taking a calculator to the grocery store with our young children and had to sometimes put back things in front of her kids, very embarrassed, because she didn't have enough money in the bank to pay for her groceries. This is not somebody who came from money and inherited it. She made her own way. And within, what was it, Matt? 5 months, 6 months?
6 months.
Within 6 months, she hit $100,000. And within 17 months, she hit her first million. Now that is an amazing story. And she's one of the most servant-hearted people we know, who will sit on those live training sessions and answer every question. I don't know of any millionaire that would do that. And by the way, she doesn't charge anything extra to do those mentoring sessions.
Yep.
That's bonkers.
So, Roha, does that answer your question? So, you guys, the e-learning industry is going to be $1 trillion in 2027. Why not take a piece of it and do it the right way? Where, like Alan said, this is what blew my mind away too. Lynn, I'm going to ask you, I don't know if you saw my comment, but can you hear Alan talk when he's talking? Okay. He said, yeah, she can. Perfect. That means my cool high-tech, I don't know if you guys can see it here, high-tech mic here is working. That's good. Both ways. So she can hear me and she can hear you. That's good. All right. But that was one thing that really appealed to me, because I know, especially being in software, software, I have to keep up on learning all the time. And if I don't, I become irrelevant. And that's what was so important, what Alan said. And Alan, thank you for sharing this and making this point, that just buying a course, like so many places out there do, and then they teach you to just post all day long to be able to make money. Okay. Well, you don't have to leverage technology. And that blew me away when they told me that. I'm going to show you how we do that in 2 to 3 hours a day as well. Okay. But it changes. Digital marketing is a ever-changing landscape. And so you need to be part of a community that is up to speed, that is changing and understanding and teaching what those changes are. And that's exactly what we got here in the Legacy Builder program. If you guys want to see, go to school, SKOOL, and you can search, do it after this live, don't leave, but you can search up Digital Growth Community. That's the community that Michelle has built, and there's 58,000 people in there, and you can't be part of the community unless you purchase something like this. So me, when I heard that, I'm like, okay, I know this product is wanted. Okay, people are buying this program because they want to get out of their job, they want to make money, they want to stop taking a calculator to the store, they want to stop barely making it every month, they want to get out of debt, they want to spend time with their family instead of working their guts out, right? I don't know why you're sticking around here listening. That may be one of the things. And if it is, you guys, take a serious look at this. Get the blueprint, guys, that we're sharing here. You can get it at the link in my bio, or hit this little orange icon and fill out the form. And then after this is done, I will personally email you how you can get it. Alan?
Yeah, so I just want to interject real quick, guys, because what Matt is offering you is a free blueprint. And I don't know if that was said before I got on to the live.
Yeah, I didn't say it was free, so thank you.
You have absolutely no risk, only to gain. And by the way, it's 10 pages long, written by the hand of our millionaire mentor. It's free.
Yep, and it gives you a good basis of how a done-for-you business can make you money, okay? And that's what's really cool. I'm going to go into the system. So Roja, as Alan said, it's an e-learning business, but you also get a website and you get emails that you also get to have, like we talked about earlier, master resale rights to resell it. You don't have to create the program. That's powerful, okay? That was one thing in network marketing that really appealed to me, is I didn't have to create a product, and I didn't have to start a business in hundreds of thousands of dollars and take a huge risk. Here isn't a huge risk either. It's the average cost, just a little more than the average cost of the TV that's sitting on my wall, right? Okay. And you make 100% profit. Okay. Now, full disclosure. Awesome, Hugo. I will get that emailed to you when I'm done here. Okay, my friend. And thank you for doing that. Anybody else? Go for it. Okay. What was I going to say now? What was I saying, Alan?
Full disclosure.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. So it's a one-time investment of any of these packages, okay? If you do the 1,400, you get to resell all of those, okay? So you literally get 10 income streams, because it's English and Spanish. French is on the mind because I was talking with some French buddies. Anyways, it's a one-time investment, okay? There is a $69 fee, one-time fee, that is on top of that too, which gets you the website. I don't know about you. The 1,400 gets you into the program. The $69 fee gets you the website, okay? And then together that allows you to resell that at 100% profit. You make one sale of that, boom, you're in profit mode. How many companies, how many businesses, any business can make one sell and boom, you're in profit mode, basically? Not very many, right? Okay, so a little bit more because you got to pay the $69, okay? Still, that's nothing. Okay, and 900, if you come at 900 entities, are $39. Then the only thing you've got to buy, and this is cool, you own this. This is yours. In fact, today I was working on tweaking my capture page. I got to go finish. I do have to finish my Spanish emails, but tweaking my emails, tweaking these, and we teach you. I will help you guys do it. I know how to do the website. So if you're worried about, I don't know how to build a website, I don't know how to put it up, you guys, I'm a tech guy. You'll have me in your back pocket to help you. And not everybody gets that. Okay. But I was tweaking that today because I own this. This is mine. And that's what I love about it. My domain, mattrobbins.org, I own that domain. It's not going away. Okay. And then you buy a domain and then you get a professional email that between both of those, it's like another $50. So for literally like $1,600, you're in business and you can start making money right away. And that's what I love about it. And that's what I'm excited about because, like I said, I don't have a job anymore. And I'm super excited. I look at it as a blessing from God saying, Matt, I need you to do something different. And I'm going all out in this because I know that I can make this work. Why? Because I've already made it work. I just have to do it more. That's it. Okay. And the more I do it, just like anything, I was in my career for 22 years as a software test engineer. I'm good at what I do after 22 years. Anything you do, some of you guys, 11 years, 6 years that were, in your careers, 6 years, you guys, you're good, right? You're good at what you do. Just same as this. You plug in, you start doing it, you're going to be successful. Okay, so this is the system you get. It's just one simple system. You can literally get it set up in 48 hours to 72 hours, guys. Any snags, I help you, okay? And what it is, it's a capture page where you capture emails and you send them the blueprint so they understand what the blueprint is and explains what this done for you is. There's a video on here that's already done. You can re-record it. Okay, I was able to record one with Michelle. So if you go to my website, you'll see a video of Michelle and I, and she introduces me and she speaks about it. So I went to her house back in June and I was able to do that. And then another video here that just explains it. And then the sales page that literally, and then you connect it to your payment, okay, like your payment system. And then it goes to your bank account. That's it. That is the simple system. Okay. And then you get access to the community of 58,000 people where there's all those six-figure earners I was telling you about and all the South African self-made millionaires. And then you've got access to all the e-learning where you're going to learn how to market. You're going to learn how to, you can create your own digital products. You learn how to do affiliate marketing if you want. And that's the cool thing is, guys, we're learning how to turn this into multiple income streams. I have more than 10 income streams. Okay. I have like 11, 12, 13 income streams because of this program. And how do I know I'm going to be successful and be able to make it? Because I have 13 income streams and I have a 8-figure earner in my back pocket helping me. Okay. And I'm teaching everything I'm learning into you guys, poured into you. I have a community on school where I'm pouring into as well. So awesome. Let's see. Lynn, I would love to pull you in, but you're on YouTube. That'd be awesome.
Can she come into TikTok?
She could, but it's also awesome on, she has YouTube on too. But if you want to come over, Lynn, we'd love to have you on here and kind of share your experience too. But if you can't, no worries. Appreciate it. I know you may have other things to do and I appreciate you joining on. It's an honor to have Lynn because she is an incredible YouTuber, guys. I watch her stuff and I'm like, dang, I want to be like Lynn. I want to do videos like Lynn. She does an incredible job.
Hey, you know what? She should come do a teaching, like a workshop in your community.
Hey, if she'd be willing, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. That'd be super cool, guys. That's the cool thing, guys. We're gonna be bringing people in the community. Clean Car Tech, what's up, Matt and Alan? Hope you guys are doing well. Not much, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you again. All right, so this is the system. Anything you would add to that, Alan? And I didn't leave you a chance to tell your story and why you're doing this.
Oh, no problem. Before I tell my story, there's 8 people on here. I want to know what your number one burning question is about anything that doesn't make any sense, any questions you have, any doubts. Like, what are you thinking in your mind as Matt and I have been talking? And so I'm just super curious. Just type it out in the chat. Take your time. If you have a question, at least put the number 1, and we want to know what you're thinking. So with my story real quick is very similar to Matt, and it started it's crazy how much our stories parallel, man. It's like Crazy. And so I was in a dead-end job. I was working from home because I wanted to be closer to my family, to have more time to be a present dad. Everything that Matt talks about every day is like my dream, right? I was in sales for over 24 years, and I break records on pretty much every company I work for, but I always felt something empty inside, like I was missing something. And some of these records were held for decades, and I would come by and just demolish them like crazy stuff that, God has just really given me an ability to just talk to people and serve them and help them with integrity. That's what real sales is. And when I see commercial back to Matt again, this is a man who's honest, who has integrity, who wants to help you. And now that what we're doing in this time is not for us, it's for you, to be able to help serve you to get to the place where you want your dreams to become a reality. So what happened with me real quick was I went into a dead-end job that was sales. It was supposed to pay $80K or more, and I ended up making $122, which was pretty good for a sales job because that's hard to get up there and with that profession, unless you're into like some high ticket sales and stuff like that. And by the way, I was slinging around internet service at $25 a shot, which is like, oh my goodness. And these are people are screaming at me. They're on welfare. They can't even afford $25, and they're swearing up, down, coming in hot. I mean, I got PTSD from them just coming in hot, yelling at me, and I didn't even say hello.
Wow.
I was just like,
That's crazy.
I was like, whoa, I just said hello, buddy, and that was the normal. Like, these are people that are just rude. And, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It wasn't you. It was the company I'm mad at. Well, I'm the one listening, so it sounds like you're talking to me, just saying. But anyway, my kids were 5 feet away in the other room. This is a self-built, ridiculous home office that I'm in. I spent $3K on it, just so I could focus on have my own space, because I live in a double wide trailer. I'm not rich by any means, but I have generated over $1 million in my pocket as I've been doing sales over time. So, but anyway, all I got to say is that I'm here. I'm a humble person, and I was trying to work from home to be present. And then one day a hurricane hit, and it decimated. I work for a national company. It decimated 6 states on the eastern seaboard. We had zero. Absolutely zero. Thanks for the follow, Chris. I appreciate that. God bless you. I had zero capability to provide anything because the fiber optic infrastructure was completely destroyed. This was Hurricane Helene, who ripped up everything September of last year, ripped trees up.
Wow.
And when the trees came up, so did the fiber optics. How am I supposed to sell something on 5 states and 40 cities where there's no infrastructure? They wrote me up a permanent write-up. They said I couldn't sell enough sales to get rid of the permanent write-up. It wasn't even my fault. It was literally an act of God. And basically, What I said to them was, are you serious? And then they also wrote up about 6 or 7 other of us for the same reason. I was like, what is your guys' problem?
Thanks for the follow, Alex. Sorry, go ahead. I was saying thanks for the follow.
Oh, you're good. You're good. And then what happened the very next month was they started making us taking billing calls. And then they started making us work on the holidays. And then they started making us take retention calls, which I said I would never do because I used to work at Dish, and those people are the worst. They're in contracts. And they're the worst people to try to retain, man. I got PTSD from that. And when they did that, I was like, Lord, I need out. This is not the job that I was hired to do.
Yeah.
This is a completely different customer service job now. It's not even sales anymore. And then they had us make outbound calls like a freaking telemarketer selling credit cards. And I was like, what in the world? And these were the worst type of calls. Like, they already were paying $230 a month on services. They wanted me to go sell another $50 of value. There wasn't even any value there. I was like, you guys are nuts, bro.
Yeah, that's
I'm going on a little
painful.
Bit long here, but I'm going on a little bit long, but let me bring it in for a landing. I just wanted to paint the picture of the toxic work environment. The breaking point for me was this, and then I'll get to the point. They said that if I said the wrong words during a subjectively, they could decide anytime, if you say the wrong words, we're going to take away 100% of your commission for the whole freaking month. Where's the job security in that? This is corporate America. And mind you, me, for the prior year, I was the #1 salesperson who remember I told you in the beginning, I break records? There was an 11-year record that had never been broken of 52% close rate for the whole year. Not 1 month, but 12 months. I demolished it. I was almost 67% for that year.
Wow.
No one will ever beat my sales conversion rate, ever. It's impossible to beat it. And they're writing me up.
Companies just aren't loyal anymore.
No, exactly.
They're not loyal.
That was how they treated me. And when that happened, I was like, I got to make a change. And that was September 1st of the last year, 2025. By December 2nd, I have done well enough to quit my job. And I went full into doing legacy and doing a school community. And God made it clear because within 72 hours of launching my school community, I had 6 sales within 72 hours of launching my school community. If God ain't God, then what is? That's obvious. Awesome. I would do the right thing. And that was 72 hours after I quit my HELL job that I had. Seriously.
It's crazy, man. Some of you guys may be able to relate with them when you're stuck. And I know it's dad. Get this right here. I'm trying to remember. Dad Strength, you said you wanted to do a career change. I don't know why, but it could be something for that reason, right? And the company that just let me go, I worked for them for 3 years. I know I figured it out because I knew what my billing rate was because I was a manager as well. That I made them well over $100,000, and between my team and them, it was $300,000-$400,000 over that time, and they just gave me a little bit that it's not even going to last me for even 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. And it's super frustrating because we work our tail off and somebody tells you when you can go to the bathroom, when you can go on vacation, and how much you can make, right? And I'm tired of it. And so that's why I'm going all on this, because I own this and it's all dependent upon me. And I would rather bank on me than my boss. How many put a 1 in the comment if you guys are there with me, right? But I needed something that was going to work for me. Okay. I've been doing network marketing. It was not working for me. I've tried. You saw that. I had to make 8,000 sales, right? This is something so valuable because if you learn this, all it is a skill. Okay. JT, thank you for the follow, my friend. If I didn't know how to change the oil on a car, I always like to use this example. You guys drop this in the chat. How can I learn to go change the oil in my car? I can do it on my own, right? That's probably not smart if I don't know any clue what I'm doing. What are some ways I could go learn this skill? Drop that in the chat. And I'm going to right here. I want to go into the 2-hour workday and why this worked for me. And I knew when I was in my job, I'm like, I have to. All right, let me do a little bit of self-cleaning here, guys. Hold on.
While you're doing that, let me say real quick that you may not want to quit your job. You may be happy in your job, or you may be kind of. These are skills that are going to help you be more profitable.
Exactly. And it's just skills, right? I knew that because I'd been let go from another company, and I knew that, okay, I've got to do something different because I don't want to be left without nothing when I'm trying to take care of my family, right? So I could go online and I could learn on YouTube how to change the oil in my car. I could go ask my neighbor who's a mechanic, say, hey, could you take a few minutes, or even just pay him? Okay, can you come teach me how to change oil in my car? Or I could just do it myself. What's the best way? Okay, or I could just read a book, right? Just like digital marketing, all the information's out there. But if you don't know how to put it all together and what to focus on, it's super difficult. And that's why I love this program, because it teaches you step by step by step. Changing your oil, best thing is getting your neighbor, mechanic next door that knows how to do it to come teach you. Why? That's live mentorship. And you're going to learn much faster by somebody who knows it, teaching you hands-on right there on how to change the oil, right? If you try to go at it your own, you're probably going to ruin your car. You're going to put too much oil in it or whatever, and you're going to ruin your car and be very expensive, right? It's no different in a skill. Okay, we go to school at a university, and I'm not mocking education at a university, but we're willing to drop $50,000 to $100,000 to get out on a job after that, making $30,000 a year. Where's the sense in that? No sense whatsoever. If you look at the numbers, that makes no math sense. Well, maybe the math sense they teach today in school, but it doesn't make math sense at all to me, right? And so I needed something I could do around my job, not have to go out like I was contacting twice a month, trying to just spending time away from my family. I didn't want to waste more time. And so when I saw this 2-hour workday, this changed everything for me, because I'm like, wait a minute. You're telling me I get a done for you business, I get to be part of a community, and I get live training, live mentorship, and all the training in there. There's so much more than I found this out because a mentor of mine in a different program bought this program too. She goes, this is so much more value than the program that you and I were just in. And I'm like, are you kidding me? For only $1,400, I spent 30 times that, guys. It's ridiculous. Why did I do that? You're probably going, man, he's stupid. No, I have a dream, and I want the mentorship. Okay. And I bought mentorship, but I did not get real mentorship. In here, you get real mentorship. Okay. 2 hours a day changed everything for me. What you do for an hour, and this is powerful. When you guys post on social media, you are literally creating digital real estate, and it doesn't go away. That's part of the automated system. You have your website, just like I had drawn there. That's your automated system. Your social media, it's out there. It's automated. Let me do my little puzzle piece thing. TikTok does that to make sure you're a live, real person. Okay. You get your social media is out there working for you 100% of the time. Okay. In the program, we teach you how to do it. You create a 7-second video, a 30-second video, and a 1-minute video. And you can do that in an hour. Not when you start, unless you already have skills, you've already been doing it. But if you don't, it's okay. So maybe you post your 7-second and 30-second in the hour, and as you get better at it, you move into the minute. Okay. And we teach you how to stop that scroll and how to get eyes on your stuff, eyes on your videos, eyes on your website. Okay. That's what it takes. Okay. Then you can spend 30 minutes doing they teach a strategy called free ads. Well, you go out there and you can find, and now we got ChatGPT to help us find all these places that you can post free ads that get more eyes on your website. Okay. I've done this a little bit. I'll be flat out honest. What I like to do, I do this in about 30 minutes a day because of the way I do it, and I can teach you. I take that extra half hour and I like to go live on TikTok. Why? Because for me, that's more effective, and I can connect with real people. And that's what I love about it. Okay. And they teach you how to do this, how to do it. You don't have to, but if you want to, and you want to be super effective, I'm not going to go into all the details. I don't have time to do that, but you can do it. Okay. Then 30 minutes, you're answering comments and you're replying to emails. You guys, if you guys get a direct DM from me, it's not me. I do not direct DM people. If you guys DM me, I'll answer, but I don't go and I direct DM you. So if you ever get that, that's not me. It's a scam. Block them. Get away. Okay, as fast as you can, because if you don't, then TikTok pushes more of those type of people at you. So block them. But if you're making comments and emails and you're spending more than 30 minutes a day, congratulations, you're making money, you guys. You can do this around your job. You could do 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes here, whatever it is. If you have your phone, you have internet access, you can do it anytime, anywhere. So, that was super exciting for me because I worked full time. I was doing this around my full-time job and around my family. The schedule I did is I'd get up at 5 a.m. in the morning, get ready, read my scriptures, do my 2 hours of work. I go to the gym and then I go to work. Okay. And then when I get off done with work, I have my evening with my family. And then throughout the day, sometimes I do some things, answering comments and stuff. You can do it. Okay. Now I say 2 or 3 hours because the third hour, you got to do training. Okay. You've got to build your skill, because if you don't learn your skill, you're not going to improve. You're not going to get better. Now, I like to do what's called net learning. Okay. Net learning stands for no extra time learning. Brian, thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. No extra time learning. Well, what's that? So if you commute, you've got your phone with you, turn on the training and listen to it. Okay. Well, you're getting ready for work, listen to it. I was a remote consultant from home, not anymore. Now I'm just doing this. So I could just take the time and do training, but I would do it while I'm exercising. I would listen to training while exercising and listen to it while I'm getting ready for work, showering. Okay. You fit it in. Why? Because if you learn this skill, all it is a skill. It's digital marketing skill. You can change your life. Imagine this, guys. Imagine being able to wake up in the morning. You get a notification on your phone that says you just made $1,400. And you hadn't even started the day yet. And you didn't even have to go to work. How would that change things for you? Literally, you just you do your couple hours a day. This is my perfect day. I do my couple hours a day, and then guess what? It's about lunchtime. Hey, hon, let's go out to lunch, and let's go watch a movie this afternoon while our kids are at school. Go on a date in the middle of the day with my wife. Love it. I didn't marry my wife to go to work to be with other people's spouses. I married my wife to be with her. And we'll come home, kids come home from school, and we eat dinner, and we go hang out at night. We do school where I'm there to help with school work, and I'm present because I'm not worn out from my day of constant stress at work, especially if you're in a situation like Alan has been in. And I've been in a toxic work environment too. And it is so horrible. You dread going to work and you come home deflated, exhausted, and you can't give anything to your family. And so I know what that feels like. And I know there are other dads out there like Alan and I and others that want to be stay-at-home dads, that want to change their career, that want to do something different, because we were only taught how to make money by going and working for somebody else. And that was on purpose. Literally, it's on purpose that they teach you that. But there's so many ways. There's a different way to do it. And this is another way. And to me, it's the best way because I get to leverage technology. I get to work 2 to 3 hours a day. I'm doing more because I have time and I want this to grow. I need to get it to grow to replace my income. But if you do it consistently, 2 to 3 hours a day following this, it compounds and it builds, and you're going to be able to make money, guys. I can't guarantee it. I'm not guaranteeing it because I can't. But I do know that if you learn the skill, you can, and you don't quit, and you're consistent. Okay? You can do it, you guys. All you got to do is make that one decision to make a change. And so that action, you guys, to get started, if you want to know more information about this, go to the link in my bio, click on it, get the free blueprint that this is all based off of, and then watch the video that you get access to after that. It'll answer a bunch of questions. And then you know what, guys? Sorry, Alan. You want to share something quickly?
And in that line, In that line too, my friends that are here hanging out for a long time with you, bless you. May you have your time be added back more increased to, awesomeness tonight. But listen, you hung on for a reason. You're connected and you're relating with Matt for a reason, okay? So I think that I just want to say to you guys lovingly that if you for some reason don't want to get an email, go into his free school community and get to know him. Look at how he's posting all the time. And that can really be a way to ask him all of his questions live, real time, 24/7. And you can really plug in with the other 80 plus people in his community. He wouldn't be doing this. He wouldn't have 80 people in his community if there wasn't something good going on there. That's a lot of people to have in one place. Imagine if you had 80 people in your living room, all wanting to give you a hug, right? Well, that's how we feel being in Matt's community in school, and it's free. So listen, I just want to remove any barriers for anyone for some strange reason, because unfortunately this day and age is full of a bunch of smoke screens, dishonesty, lack of integrity. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I know Matt very well, and I know and I can vouch for him that he's an honest man with high integrity. He loves Jesus Christ, and he has so much leadership skills that he can impart into you. Go join his free school community and learn about that. Ask your questions about legacy in his community and see if you can, get them answered. But I'm glad you're here. That's amazing. That's great.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. And you guys, right now, I'm looking for 4 dads. I say 5 because I have already one that's purchased. I'm looking for 4 dads that I can lock arms with and help you guys get plugged into this and start making sales and making money so you guys can replace your income too and build your own business. And that's part of what my community is. And what I'm offering to those 4 dads right now is I have 2 modules in my community, okay, that is paid. One I sell for $197. It's called Magnetic Marketing, okay? It's what teaches you what you put in these videos that stop the scroll. The cool thing is there's 5 billion people on social media, okay? Even if 1% are interested in a digital marketing business, that's 50 million people. Do you think you could get 6 customers a month out of that? Find 6 customers a month? Yeah, if you do it right and you follow that magnetic marketing, you bet you can. Okay, this is put together by our 7-8-figure earner, and I've been going through it again myself. I'm studying it because I want to get better. Okay, that's $197. I'm gonna give that to you if you purchase one of these packages tonight and get started with me. The other one is $297. And it is the complete business creators kit. In there, you learn how to create funnels, your emails, everything you need to know to create a business, an online business. That's on top of, you guys, all the training and live training that comes with this. And then I will be meeting with you once a week to make sure your website's correct. I will help you get this set up, guys. And if we need extra time to get your website up faster to help you through it, I will help you, because you want to get that up as fast as you can and then just start posting and start learning and posting, getting those reps in, learning it, because the way you get better is doing it. Okay, I will help you do that. I'm giving that $500 worth of product to you. And there's already other bonuses in here. In fact, the thing that he talked about with Michelle going to 17 months as a millionaire, she has her training in there that teaches you how to do that. That's a bonus that comes in here, you guys. In fact,
Canva training.
Yeah. In fact, there's so much in there that I'll help you walk through what needs to be done first to help you guys maximize and shorten that time between opening up your business and making money. Okay. That's what a mentor does. And that's what I want to do for you and help you. Alan and I are both part, and Lynn, who's in South Africa, we're part of that mastermind. And we have a meeting twice a week. One with a YouTube guru that's a 7-figure earner in that, and Michelle O'Neill. And they're teaching us these golden nuggets. Literally, last week, she backed up a truck of gold and dumped it on us and taught us some skills that I'll never have to have a job again as I implement it, literally. And so I'm implementing it because I don't want a job again. Okay. And I'm going to be sharing that with you guys and be part of my community. So how do you join my community? Best thing to do is go down, click on that link, the little orange link there, fill out the form. Once you fill out the form and you submit it, the link after that will pop you over to my school, or user, thank you for the follow. Or you can go into SKOOL, search for @keys-to-wealth, and then put in there in the question how you found me. Just say you watched my live on TikTok, so I know that you're not just some spammer coming into my community, right? I vet, and I want to make sure I get good people in my community. Anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate Alan and I. Alan, thank you, brother, so much for being here, and Sharon, you're amazing, my friend, and I appreciate you. And those over here on YouTube, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, make sure you guys put replay in the comments. And then if you guys on TikTok, if you want to go back and watch this, because maybe you didn't quite understand some of it, go check out my YouTube channel. Okay. It's at 4 Keys to Wealth. You guys can find it on YouTube. Okay. I think I have the link in my, we have social links in there. Anyways, you guys can find it. Or get the blueprint and reply to me saying, hey, I want to know what your YouTube is, send it to you. You can do that too. So thank you guys. Any last questions before we get Alan? I know it's super late for you. You need to get to bed.
You're good. No,
I need to get to bed.
Till 1. I'm good.
You're crazy, man. I slept till 8:30 this morning.
Oh, good. I was going to ask you how many hours of sleep you got. I got 5.5.
Oh, brother. I thought you were going to get more than that.
I tried, but how many did you get?
Let's see. I fell asleep close to 10 o'clock, but I did wake up at 3 a.m. So I got, 5 hours there. Woke up at 3 a.m. Couldn't go back to sleep for just about an hour. I sat and actually read my scriptures. I did my scripture study, and then I fell back asleep around 4, and then I slept another 4. So I got about 8 or 9 hours. I hadn't got that for a long time. I needed it. I was tired.
Oh, we got to work on that, man. Both you and me, we both got about 5 hours.
No, well, I slept again from 4 to 8:30, so I got 9.5 hours last time. But I typically only get between 5 or just barely over 6 hours. So the last night I got sleep. So, but tomorrow I got to get to bed because I got to get up I'm getting up at 5 again and doing my schedule, and then I can go play pickleball with my wife because I can. It's gonna be fun.
That's so amazing. Are we doing 10 a.m. not 10 a.m. Goodness gracious. Are we doing noon tomorrow for me?
Yeah, let's do it if you want
noon
to.
My time?
Let me look and make sure my schedule is good. Yeah, we got 10 to 11 training with Michelle. But yeah, we could do noon. If you want to do noon, I'll jump on live with you. You bet.
Okay.
I'm going to go live tomorrow morning at 6:30 to 7:30 tomorrow morning myself. But so you guys, if you're on here, you can jump on again. But I don't expect you, Alan, to.
I was going to say, I hope I'm asleep while that's
Yeah, I hope you're sleeping too. You need the sleep. But I like to get all the early risers that get up and the dads that have to go to work. Right?
Yeah. That's why I go on my lunch hour at noon. It's noon here in Central. That's why I try to go at noon.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right, my friend, I'm going to jet, but thank you, Alan. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys get the blueprint and get connected if you want. If you don't, no big deal. Okay. But if you do and you want to change your life, you want to make a change, make that change, make a decision, get the blueprint. Okay. Do something different than you did last year, or 2026 is going to be a repeat of 2025. I'm telling you, you've got to do something different in order to change things. Okay. And we can help you do it. So, all right, my friend. Thanks again, Alan.
Anytime, bro.
Have a good night, bud. And
you too. Get some sleep.
guys,
Get some
I will.
sleep.
I will. I'm going to sleep. All right. I got a few emails to send, I'm sure, but then I'm going to go to bed. So, all right. Have a good night.
Sounds good.
Take care.
Peace out.
See y'all. Bye. over on YouTube. You guys have a good night. Appreciate y'all joining, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.